Hey, all you lockers, how you doing? Bayou Golf on the porch. Did two comparisons today, and I want to thank JC from San Diego, California, and Daryl Whitecastle from my hometown from Winter Haven, Florida. Thank you guys. Now, JC called me, and Daryl, he sent me a email, and what that was about was they noticed that the last couple videos that I put out, that the way I was holding my club was not in the center of me like I normally do, but off the back leg. Okay. Now, through the conversations, one on the phone, one on email, we talked about it. And folks, phone call, a lot more better to talk about. That's okay, Daryl. We did okay too on the email. But what was it all about? Okay. See, I'm a big believer in balance. Balance in the golf swing, balance in your body and in your brain and life in general. If you don't have balance, it's going to be a long day, okay? So my balance is from my toes to my ears is 50-50, okay? That is balance to me. And so what would I do in my club? My club would come straight down in the middle of me, ball off my back foot, and I would back cock. Okay, ball still off my back foot, but I would back cock, setting the club behind the ball. Okay, and then one day I was going through some JH videos, always looking for something better in the channel lock way. And I noticed, I said, man, I forgot that. See, if you know, okay, JH, he takes his club and he lines it up in his setup off his back leg. And if you'll go back and look at one of his videos, it's called Channel Lock for Newbies, okay, you will see a perfect example and a great explanation of channel lock, by the way, of how he does the club, holds the club. I said, okay, well, let's check this out. Well, I did, and we got to talk, me and JH got to talking on emails and stuff, and the reason he does that, for one good reason, is it's so easier or smoother, we'll call it smoother, to swing the club beside you. Okay, channel lock is not down the line swing, it's a beside you swing. Okay, all right. And another thing was that if you take a club and you just stand it up on a, say, kitchen table or the floor, and you see how it's built, okay, with that club being laying on the floor, on the ground or the kitchen table, it has a whole lot better tendency to come back the way it's made. Okay, so I told the two guys, I said I was going to do a comparison, and thank you again, you guys. So that's what the videos were about. Now, what was the other comparison? I did two balls, the Pro V1, which is my go-to ball, and the Wilson Duo Soft. Okay, a Duo Soft low compression ball, Pro V1, a little higher compression ball, or a higher compression ball. And as you saw in the video, and look, I was kind of hurried. You know, I got done with my round of golf, and I tried to, get the videos in, and you got to find a place that, where people won't get on to you, well, or catch up with you. Well, they kind of caught up to me faster than I thought. So I kind of rushed it a little bit, so sorry. I hope you got the gist of it. But I compared the two swings and the two balls. And the results were interesting, considering the ball. I mean, well, we'll talk about the ball. I mean, the Pro V1, it's my comfort zone. I mean, that's my Moon Pie and RC Cola. But the Wilson, I've never played with it consistently. But I had it. I needed a comparison, and I did it to separate the two swings. And I'm quite impressed with the Wilson ball, or a low compression ball. So tying it in with the comparison with the two swings worked out just great. So the winner of the ball, I'm going to have to give it to the Wilson. I like the feel of it. It beat the distance was it beat the Pro V1 in one of the shots I did, Now, there was no putting involved because the greens were punched this week, so bumpity bump, you know what I mean? But accuracy, they were right together. They were right together. And I'm gonna probably change balls here soon and go to a lower compression golf ball just for a little while. And the swing, well, that's gonna be a personal thing if you want to try it. Now, if you got, now let me tell you something right now. Hold up. If you got something working good for you, don't mess with it. Okay, don't mess with it. I'm still playing the channel lock protocol. That didn't change. All I did is I went from here with the golf club set up to here with the golf club set up. Okay, do I like them both? Yes, I do. Do they both produce good? Yes, they do. Do they both produce the same? I call the JC, I call it a JH setup and my setup. Now the JH setup, I find that I can get a lot more aggressive draw if I want to. Now there's ways to manipulate a draw, you know that. But anyway, I'm getting too long on this video, but that's what I was talking about. Now, JH wanted me to pass on some information, what's going on in Australia, why you haven't seen him on his channel making videos. Well, this is what's going on. Australia is in a serious lockdown situation. When I say serious, if you from your establishment, like right here, if I had to go somewhere, I could only travel. They deal with kilometers, and a kilometer is in mile. That would be 0.63 miles to a kilometer. Okay, we'll just call it mile to mile. Okay, from my location right here, I can only travel. Now I'm talking about in Australia, 5 kilometers or 5 miles. That's it. That's all you can do. Hospitals, doctors, food, whatever you got, they can only travel 5 miles. His practice tee where he's practiced is 7 kilometers. See what I'm talking about? Now, what's the big deal? Just drive. Oh, no. No. They've got police checkpoints. They've got police coming to the door. These ain't police. This is the old Nazi form, the brown shirts. You know what I'm talking about? They are going door to door, as JH has told me, to check on how many you got in your household. Okay, where are they at? Where are they at? And guess what? If you ain't where you're supposed to be, $5 grand. $5 grand. That's the first time. And then you can imagine what goes on after that. It goes up, and then you got some jail time. Dude, it's serious over there. It's very, and what he told me is for caca. It's bull, because the death, and this is all for COVID. For COVID, over there, the death, the total death is like nothing. Cases, nothing. Yeah, they got some. But it's bull. It's control. I don't want to get into politics about all this stuff, and it's happening over here. But he just wanted to let you guys know he's biting at the bits to get out there to make some videos. Now, lucky for him. Now, you know he's a big gym rat, and he likes to work out. His gym is in that 5 kilometer circle, so he can do that. Okay, but he can't get out to the practice tee. He said even if he took the videos that you might have seen a few weeks ago, he was under the radar, ducking and weaving to get out there and make that. Back rows and all that. But if he would have got caught, $5 grand. $5 grand fine. So he wanted me to pass this information on to you. And I'm sure there's a whole lot more that he didn't share with me that's going on over there. But yeah, we got it. It's getting stupid over here with the vaccine passports, and you got to, if you're not vaccinated, you can't come here. It's getting rough. I never thought I would see what's going on like it is right now, but it's getting stupid. Okay, anyway, back to JH, folks. When you think you got it bad, just think about JH. He wants to get out there, but he can't. Okay. So anyway, that's what he wanted me to tell you. So the test with the swing, the ball, there it is. And if it helped you, I hope it did. Okay, and if you guys want to compare something or say you want to talk about something, we're on the porch. The porch is wide open. Conversation, let's have it. That's how we do it here in the South. All right, this is Bayou Golf.